Go ye therefore into the highways.
That's what the Lord commanded us to do. He commanded us to go out into the highways. The highways is talking about the streets, yo. Read it again.
Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find.
And as many of the children of Israel, as many of the children of Israel that are worthy, as many of the children of Israel that believe this gospel, as many as we find, read.
Bid to the marriage.
He said bid them to the marriage. What is that marriage? That marriage right there is the marriage of the Lamb, yo. He's talking about the marriage of the Lamb. Give me that about the marriage of the Lamb in Revelation 19. Real quick. The Lord commanded us to come out into the highways, meaning come out in the streets. Come out in the streets to find those Israelites that are worthy, those Israelites that believe. He told us to come out here and bid you to the marriage. That marriage is the marriage of the Lamb. You got what I want?
Yes, sir.
Bring that out for me.
The book of Revelation, chapter 19 and verse 7. Let us be glad and rejoice.
Let us be glad and rejoice. Read.
And give honor to him. For the marriage of the Lamb.
Read that part again.
For the marriage of the Lamb is come.
That's what we out here to do. We out here to invite our people to the marriage of the Lamb, yo. And that marriage is coming. And it's coming faster than what you believe, yo. Finish the verse.
And his wife has made herself ready.
His wife is talking about the church. It's time for the church to make herself ready, yo. Make herself ready for that marriage. And my brother and I, we are out here for the church. Give me the church real quick about what the church is. Acts chapter 7, start at verse 37. We're out here for the church. And when we're talking about the church, we're not talking about the Catholic church. We're not talking about the Catholic church with all the Catholic priests that like to touch little boys. We're not talking about that church. We're not talking about the Baptist church that your mommy and your grandma went to that has a picture of white man Jesus hanging up behind the homosexual pastor in the pulpit. We're not talking about that church. No, we're talking about the real church of God. Let's see what the church of God is. Read that for me, Chris.
The book of Acts, chapter 7, verse 37. This is that Moses, which said unto the children of Israel,
Read.
A prophet shall the Lord your God raise up unto you of your brethren, like unto me.
That prophet was Jesus of Nazareth. Keep reading, Chris.
Him shall ye hear. This is he that was in the church in the wilderness.
This is he that was in the church in the wilderness. He's talking about Moses. Moses was in the church in the wilderness. Hey, who was with Moses in the wilderness? Who was out there in the wilderness with Moses? It was the 12 tribes of Israel. Yo.
Right.
The 12 tribes of Israel was out in the wilderness with Moses. Yo. What does this say? This is saying that the 12 tribes of Israel makes up the church. Or let me rephrase. The church is made up of the nation of Israel. Yo. Hey, read 38 again and read down, priest.
This is he that was in the church in the wilderness with the angel which spake to him in the Mount Sinai, and with our fathers.
And with our fathers, with the fathers of the children of Israel. Read.
Who received the lively oracles to give unto us.
Who received those lively oracles. The lively oracles, that's talking about the law of life. He said he received that law of life to give unto us, yo. The us being the children of Israel, yo.
Right.
The children of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The lively oracles of God